Guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Chelsea Chroma Dashing. So we're going to start the episode off with a game against Everton. We're currently in 5th place, and each team in the top 5 has actually not lost a game yet. Every team in the top 5 has gone undefeated in their first 3 games of the Premier League season. So we're going to take on Everton here with the second team, see what they can do up against them, hopefully grab a victory to maintain our unbeaten run in our fantastic start to the Premier League season. So before we get into this game, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications, don't miss a video. Let's get into this and hopefully get a win to start off our episode up against 5th place Everton. Messi made his debut for Chelsea and looked pretty good. See what he can do here. Untitled can get a goal to open the score in here, but Pickford makes a great save to deny him. I found a corner, Anthony Gordon, the former Everton man. And he whipping a good corner for us to capitalise off. Yes, he can. I've completely dominated this game so far. Modric now, Trevor attempt from range, easily caught by Pickford. Anthony Gordon made a good run there, but the fullback blocked it. Now Amanda Breuer. And he played it through to Parkinson here. Can Parkinson bury? But Pickford makes a fantastic save. Doing what he does to Everton, saving them. Only he can do so much though. Gordon whips it in. It's a good corner, but we can't get into the header. But surely that's yours. There we go. Chalobah. Now Gordon. Cross deflected, and it's out for another corner. Anthony Gordon now whips it in. It's a good corner, but a good save from Pickford. Breuer looking for Parkinson. It's back to Breuer. Yeah, Gordon's going to come on the end of it here. Gordon over to Modric, who almost got on the end of that. He'll have to shoot now. Breuer on the turn. Can he get the shot away? But it comes here to someone, and somehow we didn't get a shot away in any of that. Pedro now, you know what, Loftus-Cheek went up from range. Loftus-Cheek, but Pickford saves it. Should have put a bit power shot on that. Yeah, Breuer. Modric, what a strike, and what a goal. We could have took a free kick, but I wanted to take the shot of Modric. And he opens the score in here, 50-something minutes into the game. A game we're completely dominated. They've not had a single shot of Everton, but I have a bad feeling about that though. It's usually when this happens, they somehow end up winning the game. And you can see it's a poor transfer from whoever that was, but Modric with a fantastic strike to open the scoring. And we're 1-0 up here. Let's just watch this again from this angle. Nathan Modric being chased down by Pellegrini. And Modric gets clear. Modric. Okay, why is it? Oh, it's giving me a penalty. And Pellegrini's getting sent off. Interesting decision by the referee. Yeah, very interesting decision. Because Pellegrini wasn't doing anything after the pull of the shirt, because Modric made his work clear. We'll see here, VAR on this decision. You can see Pellegrini here is putting on a shirt. Guaranteed yellow card here. That's a yellow card. Outside the box, yellow card. But then why does he get a red when Dele Alli is a player closest to him? Look how far back he is. Unless he does something off the ball, let's keep an eye on him. No, he doesn't, because the penalty is given. Okay, it's an interesting decision there. I'm going to take it. A very interesting decision to give a penalty for the foul on the edge of the box and send off the player who should have got the yellow card. But Amanda Breuer now to make it 2-0. Oh no, what's happened? I mean, yeah, let's just say I missed it on purpose. Let's just say I missed it on purpose. Anthony Gordon. Ben Chilwell. Over to Modric, and just too much on the header. But they can't win that one up against Blas. Oh no, Chukwueze. Not like this. Not the pace abuse. Not the pace abusing Chukwueze. How's this game? 1-1. I think that's the first shot of the game. I'm not even joking.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Surely not, man. Surely not like this. Okay, Chilwell, great defending. It's so much time to actually play the pass. What is show? Amper to get it forward. Have we drew this game? If we said that's deserved. Okay. Let me show you the stats. Because you might have seen every single chance in this game. Look at that. And let's see how many of those was on target. I was passing, we need to go to shooting. So we had 19 shots on target, only 9 on target though. So we could have done better, but we should have won the game anyway. We had 2 shots, 1 on target, and drew the game. Okay, so our first game of the group stage up against Roma, and obviously we finished in the semi-finals last season in the Champions League. We made it all the way to the semi-finals, getting knocked out by PSG in the end. As you can see, Tammy Abraham starts up from Phenomenal, and Leroy Sané as well. Also just bought about Upa Meccano. We got Alba and Lafont in goal. We got a pretty good team. Let's quick send this one with the first team here. Hopefully get a victory up against them to start our Champions League campaign off. We get a 1-1 draw. Mason Mount rescuing a point later on, and Kunku getting sent off. But we'll take a 1-1 draw against Roma because Roma are a pretty decent team. Okay, our second team I get a chance to make up for our first lost points of the season up against Reading, who are a team that actually knocked us out of the FA Cup last season somehow. I'm not sure how they did it, but they managed to do it, so fair play to them. I'm going to quick send this one here with the second team. Should be an easy win against QPR. And we get a 2-0 victory with Anthony Gordon and Emmanuel Breuer scoring goals. Okay, we're going to play the highlights of this one in the Carabao Cup up against Spurs, as we are the reigning champions of this competition, so I would like to retain our title if possible. Basically, Spurs are a pretty decent team. They've brought the likes of Araujo, they brought Thomas Muller, they brought Jan Sommer, they brought Riyad Mahrez. Let's get into this one against Spurs and hopefully win this game here. Okay, so the first attack goes to Spurs here in the 15th minute here. Looks like quite a profitable attack for Spurs here. Because our defence is everywhere. I'm not sure why our players are so spread out. But for Fafana, can he make the challenge? Somehow he doesn't. And Kepa gets just about on that. And we'll deal with it just about. Our Spurs have a current attack in the 36th minute. Hopefully we can defend this one. Not sure what happened to our defence on that last attack, but Human Son now gets it into Riyad Mahrez. Richarlison. Good defending there from Reece James and guys at Fafana working together there to stop Richarlison. We're going to play this shot with Kukurea. Wesley Fafana now. Raheem Sterling. You know what? Let's try something here. Raheem Sterling. In towards Gallagher, can't just get something on it to flick it into the back of the net. We get a free kick here in a pretty decent position. Not sure who stood over it. I think it's Mason Mount. Yes, it is. I think we are going to hit this with Mason Mount here and hope for the best. Mason Mount to make it 1-0 here from the free kick. Mason Mount, and he scored. Finally, we scored a free kick. And Mason Mount, our captain for the season, scores an absolutely beautiful free kick here to put us 1-0 up against Tottenham. And after the game, if it's going to let me use the highlights feature, I'm going to have a look at that goal again because I want to watch that free kick in all its glory. Ball out here to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling now. Cross. Let's hoping João Phillips will get in there. Spurs have a chance to get themselves back into this game here. We'll cross an opportunity here. Obviously they need to build up the attack first, but it's Basuma bringing the ball forward. Basuma into Heung-min Son. Surely we can deal with that one. Yes, we can for fun. Great work from him. Now Spurs again have another attack here in the 81st minute, trying to get themselves back into this game after that free kick from Mason Mount.
Well, these Chelsea fans are certainly playing their part here. The noise
Basuma now.
Stamford Bridge has been incredible. Surely the players will hold on.
Reece James, I believe it's Reece James out there. Fafana, good work there, but he loses the ball out. Oh no. Basuma goes into Thomas Muller. Now Mahrez. Mahrez shoots, but Kepa with a great save. And that is why we kept him. And let's see if we can have a look at that free kick. If we can watch that free kick again, using the highlights feature, that'll be absolutely incredible. Yes, we can. Okay, we're going to go into instant replay here. We're going to get the angle that we want to get right here. This is the angle. I'm going to watch this free kick again here. Speed it up, and then when he hits it, we're going to put it into slow motion. Here we go, Mason Mount. Let's watch this free kick here. That's just an incredible free kick from Mason Mount, and that's how we won the game. Okay, for this game against West Ham, we'll rotate it aside a little bit here because we've got a Champions League game after this hard one. Actually, no, Kunku's suspended in the Champions League, so we need to start him in this game. So Havertz can play in that one fully fit. So Kunku starts in this one against West Ham. We're going to quick send this one up against them here. They're currently in 9th place in the Premier League. We see Declan Rice up against his former team. We'll get a 3-1 victory with Hakim Ziyech, Mason Mount, and Mason Mount grabbing 2 goals. Let's see that from him. Okay, the next game in the Champions League actually decided to make with the second team, Manchester Breuer, and Breuer actually scored twice. Scored and got sent off in the 15th minute up against Kiev here. Why is it we're getting red cards in the Champions League so far for us? Right, next game's up against Arsenal, so let's get into that one. Hopefully get a win up against them to continue our good start to our season. As I mentioned, our next game here up against third place Arsenal. They haven't actually lost the game as well, similar to us as Man United and Chelsea. Obviously, us, Man United and Arsenal is what I meant to say there, who are currently undefeated in the Premier League. United haven't actually drew a game, they're 7 from 7 at the top of the table. But as you can see, we're up against a pretty decent not West Ham Arsenal team here. They don't have Odegaard and Cam. Interesting as that Bilarki for left back. They've got Ndidi and Souček as their midfielders. That's an incredible midfield pair in there. But let's get into this game up against Arsenal and hopefully get a win against the third place team to go get closer to Man United at the top of the table. It's because I'm holding it, but it doesn't do the actual skill move I'm looking for, maybe. Givardio through to Gabriel Jesus. No wonder down already. I'm not sure, but I didn't make the challenge from Gabriel Jesus to be fair, but gets him behind, and I didn't bring Kepa out in time for him to close in the angle enough.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against.
Tell me how the players got injured, and it isn't a foul. If there isn't any contact, how is Sterling gone down injured? Hopefully he isn't actually fully injured, but Nkunku, Gallagher shoots and scores. Sterling's got up, but I think I'm going to just bring on João Felix because I don't want to get injured. Don't want to exasperate the injury, because we do need Raheem Sterling. He's a good player for us. But Gallagher makes it 1-1 here. It's a good strike from him. He's really had a good involvement in this team. Mason Mount's injury a while ago. I think it was Mason Mount's injury in season 1. Brought him into the team, and ever since then, he's been irreplaceable. If I'll be ever now, Gallagher, love that. Oh, and Nkunku. I love that as well from Nkunku. Can he score as well? Christopher Nkunku. Take a bow. I wish I needed a bow celebration, so I would have done that. But Christopher Nkunku. Last episode, I think we scored goal of the season, but maybe just now we scored a goal of the season again here. Christopher Nkunku, what a player he is. I hate playing against him. Nkunku, one flick there, another flick in behind there, and a great finish. Fofana now. Oh, why did he ever hit that? Fofana. I mean, hopefully we've wasted enough time to get the victory here. It's been a rather kind of boring second half. There we go. It's a 2-1 victory up against Arsenal. Let's get into our next game, which is Man City. Yeah, as you can see, our next game is Man City here in the Premier League. They are only in the 11th place in the league. They've only picked up 9 points in that throughout the whole season so far. And as you can see, they've got N'Golo Kante completely forgot I actually sold him to Man City, not Real Madrid. Because Real Madrid and Man City both came in for him, but he chose Man City in the end. He wanted to stay in the Premier League for 100 million, he went to them. And clearly it hasn't really worked out for him, because they're down in 11th place and we're at the top of the table. But let's get into the highlights. We're going to play only the highlights in this one up against them, because they're in 11th place. Let's get into this and hopefully pick up a victory. It's the first highlight goes to us in the 5th minute on a counter attack here. So we can get a goal early on in this game. That'd be massive for us. Declan Rice. Pulisic now. Pulisic has kind of been a little bit quiet this episode. Nkunku now. Getting in behind it. Christopher Nkunku. Can he make it 1-0? Yes, he does. Christopher Nkunku, a man who hasn't been quiet this episode. A man who is never as quiet in this career mode. It's Nkunku. 90 rated now in this career mode. Number 7, obviously, since João Felix is in, getting the rated life number of 11. And so we changed Givardio to number 5. Buddy Shaw's got number 4. And then as the attack goes to us in the 16th minute. And Man City are absolutely doing awful this season. Pulisic. Gonna get that into Sterling. Yes, he can, but Sterling can't keep hold of the ball. But Man City have a crossing opportunity here in the 17th minute. Obviously, they still have the likes of Haaland, Hassan Oyarzabal. You've got Gundogan, obviously. Kukurea now looking to stop Oyarzabal. But Givardio comes across and goes with him. But Man City have another crossing opportunity here, 24 minutes in. I'm surprised if Man City do have some sort of a comeback in this career mode, but Givardio can't beat Haaland in the air, but Kepa makes a fantastic save to deny him. And that's why I'm keeping Kepa. He's made some great saves this episode. He's not that bad of a goalkeeper. Right, Declan Rice plays it out here to Sterling. Can Nkunku make a good run there? Not sure why he slowed down. Raheem Sterling now looking to get away. I'm not sure who's chasing him down, but whoever it is not giving up. and then we lose that ball because Nkunku for some reason slowed down when I told him to make a run. But Nkunku from the penalty spot here up against Edison. Can Nkunku grab himself a goal here? A second goal. Christopher Nkunku, Edison saves. Missed 2 penalties this episode, one saved, one blasted over the bar up against Everton obviously, and again that we should have won. But we are winning this game at least. Now Declan Rice. Everything's going for him it seems like in midfield this game. Nkunku cutting it back. Finding Pulisic. I'm not sure what Pulisic tried to do there. Okay, how was it quickly attacked there when I've actually just won the ball back? Okay, Gundogan managed into Barcelona heavily in real life right now. I wouldn't be surprised actually if he does leave Man City. Man City again. I've had so many attacks in this game. It's been a little bit worrying how many attacks I've had, but Declan Rice deals with Gundogan there. And we get a 1-0 win up against Man City. Let's get into our next 2 games in the episode. Okay, for this game against Leon here, we're going to sim this with the first team. A slightly rotated side with the likes of Joao Felix and Havertz coming back into the team. But Mateo Kovac somehow has picked up a 2-month injury. I'm not sure where that happened, but he's out for 2 months. Obviously, he isn't playing in the first team. He's a viable player for our second team. So he's unfortunately going to be out up until December or January, depending on when he returns. Going to send this one against Leon. We're currently on 4 points in the group stage, so a win here will put us top of the table. And get a 4-1 victory with Pulisic, Joao Felix, Kai Havertz, and Joao Felix drops the double up against Leon. Love to see that. Okay, our next game is up against Spurs, who currently are down in 7th place in the league. Obviously, we've faced them already in this episode in the Carabao Cup, so we're going to play the hardest against them again here. And hopefully get a win. As you can see, we're not making any changes to the first team, but Ziyech, etc. are on the bench. But let's play the hardest for this one, and hopefully get a win here. And the first set goes to Spurs here, 5 minutes in. I play it through to Harry Kane here with Højbjerg. Harry Kane looking for Mahrez. Harry Kane now. And Reece James gets that clear. Now hopefully we get an attack of our own there. Yes we do. 13 minutes in here. It's coming through Declan Rice in midfield. Declan Rice with an awful first touch there. It looked alright, but the fact it just completely took it away from himself and put it into a position where the Spurs players could get to it. I made some out from a free kick here. It's already scored one this episode. This is a bit of a harder one to score here. Gonna put a lot more bend on this one. Mason Mount to make it 1-0 here from a free kick. Mason Mount is deflected wide, and it would have been out for a corner. We need to put a lot more power on that one. And we have a solo run here. We're going to play it through to Nkunku here. Pulisic. Nkunku. Decent first touch. Nkunku. There we go. Easy as that. And we 1-0 up here. I've got a bad feeling Spurs are going to I wanted to celebrate with the crowd here, but Nkunku decided against it. But Nkunku makes it 1-0 here. I have a feeling Spurs are going to somehow get into this game, considering the Spurs. I know in real life, you know. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say there. I sort of was going somewhere about that sentence, but it didn't really work out. But we got good defending there, and we defend that attack now with a solid run here in the second half to make it 2-0 possibly here. What I was trying to say there is it's this game, and Spurs in this game tend to just somehow get into games they shouldn't be. But Pulisic now, Pulisic. Plus it wide. And Spurs have a corner here. I've got a very bad feeling about this one after that miss on Pulisic that he shouldn't have missed. Corner cross in here. And it's defended there by Reece James. And now we have another attack in the 66th minute here. Hopefully we can capitalise on this one. Declan Rice now. Oh, Declan Rice, what was that, lad? Now Spurs have an attacker in the 73rd minute. This is why I have a bad feeling about this game, because stuff like that is happening. Where passes are just being played extremely too narrow and just played into the players ahead of them instead of playing around and playing marking them. So it's Muller now. Gallagher, where are you going, lad? Good work from James there. And we actually get a 1-0 victory against Spurs, we'll take it. Okay, we are actually going to end the episode. I think we've got an incredible record in the Premier League currently. 18 goals scored and 3 goals conceded. We have 9 games played, 8 wins and 1 draw, and we're currently undefeated in the Premier League. You can see Man United, Arsenal, are the teams closest to us with the likes of Everton, Aston Villa, also not too far away from us. As you can see, teams like Liverpool, Spurs, Man City down in 12th, and anyone else doing awful? Not really. No teams are like expected to do better. Actually, that's realistic for Liverpool. They are in 9th in the Premier League currently in real life, so it's realistic at this point. But yeah, we are going to end the episode here. And one thing I want to talk about is I got an offer for the England job, and next episode we are going to take on Man City in the Carabao Cup at the start of the episode. That's one thing That's one thing I want to show you there. Yeah, we haven't been given a chance to manage England. So let me know if I should take the international relevant job if you would like to see that in this career mode. Obviously got quite a few English players, like Gallagher, Mason Mount, Declan Rice, Reece James, Sterling in this team and more. So we would have quite a few Chelsea players in that team. And we could try win the World Cup and Euros with England in this save if you want me to. Yeah, that's going to call it for this episode. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.